Hello, sports fans. Welcome to DDM Sports Central. As usual, we are giving it to you hot, like the goal for UEFA Champions League. The guest I have in the studio is not going to be very new to you because something great just happened. And in fact, let me be honest with you, the guy dragged me to the studio. He said, we must air this. Ladies and gentlemen, all the quarterfinal matches of the UEFA Champions League have been concluded. But to discuss it with me, I have as usual, the super prophet, the unapologetic Arsenal fan, any other thing I won't give again. I have Ibrahim Wase with me in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for coming. You can see the smile on his face. You can see that energy is coming out from the fact that Arsenal just did I don't want to say the unthinkable because we knew it was going to happen. We knew they were going to qualify. But then the unthinkable would have been that they wouldn't have been able to beat Real Madrid home and away. We'll get to that. We'll start first from the other game. Bayern Munich going away to Inter Milan. They played 2-2.
Yeah.
Did you see it coming? Because in all honesty, if you ask me, I didn't see it coming. I never thought Bayern would be able to even put a goal past Inter Milan. How did you see it?
Yeah, before I answer this question, I would like to at least give honor to whom honor is due.
You can see now.
North London forever, whatever the weather, the streets are our own, and my heart.
Lydia, you can see your new choir master.
You never.
Yes, see what Arsenal is causing.
My blood will forever.
Arsenal, collect his account number. Collect his account number.
Through the stone. Thank you. First and foremost, I'd like to start by congratulating Inter Milan.
Yeah.
They were very, very lucky today. At a point,
very lucky.
At a point, Bayern Munich were the better side. And as you earlier said, I have never expected Bayern Munich to put that show, most especially playing at San Siro. What San Siro mean to Inter Milan, the history there. It is a ground that once you go there, you'll be tormented, you'll be humiliated, you'll be embarrassed. They have that history there. Yeah. But Bayern Munich, at the point, they led the game. But that's due to their history. We must also recognize the fact that Bayern Munich are the third most successful side in the Champions League, just behind Real Madrid and AC Milan. Yeah. So they are really doing well. This is their league, and they have to prove a point. Yeah. And they have the players to do that. I think that's the only prediction that I got wrong, because earlier on in the bracket I predicted Bayern Munich to qualify, Barcelona to qualify, Arsenal to qualify, and PSG. I got one wrong, and I take.
But you tried 3 over 4.
3 over 4. I got one wrong. So they really tried. They put a show. Although Bayern Munich is always Bayern Munich. So playing draw against Inter Milan and losing in their own home ground is nothing to write home about. I know they will be disappointed. Their fans will definitely be disappointed, considering the fact that the final will be played in their own home.
And it's not going to be their team playing.
That's very, very disappointing for Bayern Munich. So that's my take on Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. Well deserved for Inter Milan, and Inter Milan. Last season they played in the Champions League. Was it that? Not last season. A season before last season, they played in the final against Man City, and Inzaghi have been doing well, incredibly well. He has been doing well in that Inter team. Congratulations to them for qualifying to the Champions League semi-final. But my prediction remains Barcelona in the other half of the bracket are going to qualify, not Inter Milan in the final of the Champions League.
So they are looking forward to playing Barcelona in the semi-finals.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, please, the technical team, I would like you to add to the background. You see that the UEFA Champions League, so as we're about talking about one big team like this now, that has their rep in the studio. Just play that at UEFA Champions League. So your prophecy is coming to pass. Arsenal is in the semi-finals, but then home and away, defeating Real Madrid. Sincerely, I don't know if anybody watched the entry or the welcoming of Real Madrid by their fans. That's enough motivation. When I watched that thing, I was like, no, these guys are really going to fight. I knew they were not going to qualify anyway. But I was like, okay, they were going to fight. Sincerely, I didn't see them losing home and away.
You know, I believe that this will be the ultimate test for Arsenal players, most especially mentality-wise. Are they going to take up that test? It is Real Madrid, 15 Champions League title, and this is their ground. Yes, this is their ground.
Only on 15.
Yes, this is their ground. And a lot of hype, media hype, psychological game, mental game. They played all of sort of things. They never left any stone unturned.
Yeah.
Basically, I went there with a lot of tension, considering the social media shows.
You went where?
To watch the game.
Okay, I wanted to be sure that I traveled.
So when I was there, and I have that feeling. Let me not lie. I believe Arsenal are going to qualify, but I believe Real Madrid are going. I believe
they'll give a good fight.
Yeah, they will give a good fight, and at least they will get a draw in the game. But to my greatest surprise, the confidence in Arsenal game, most especially 18 years old Miles Lewis Kelly, that boy deserves a thumb up. I believe they're supposed to carry this boy today, Jeje, and wow,
give him treatment.
The level of confidence in that boy, the level of confidence in that boy is not normal for an 18 years old boy. An 18 years old boy, he will hold ball in front of players like Kylian Mbappe without an iota. Without an iota of fear.
Yeah.
The maturity for a fullback, 18 years old. No.
I think we must also give a lot of kudos to Mikel Arteta for having so much confidence in such a
definitely, and he sent the message clear, loud and clear. When Real Madrid were saying we are the kings of coming back. We came back here a couple of times. We're going to do it again.
No, they don't need to come back now. They're in the house.
He constructively, decisively, and respectfully responds to that question by saying, no, we respect them for what they achieved.
Yeah.
But regardless, we are going to send our message in the pitch. All of Real Madrid players go on social media, putting all their, even Vinicius Junior
doing all the media hypes.
Put his picture, touching that 15 Champions League title and saying tomorrow 9 o'clock, indicating that they are going to eliminate Arsenal and they will celebrate in front of their families. Their fans, they close their stadium, all of that to torment Arsenal players. And Arsenal puts that bravery. It is a clear indication. There's no club that are going to stop Arsenal. No club. Anybody that is thinking Barcelona, PSG, we played against PSG. We beat them 2-0 in the league phase. This same season in the Champions League, we played against Barcelona in the preseason. I know people will say preseason is preseason, but it's showing us a glimmer of what will happen in the season. And above all, this is Arsenal's season.
You have said that repeatedly, and Arsenal is really keying into what you have said. But men are not going to forget to. This was how Brazil told Nigeria, or believed that because they had beaten Nigeria in the preliminary rounds of the Olympic Games, that Nigeria will be a walkover. And before you knew what was going on, Nigeria.
I told my friend, and the record is there because I recorded it. I promised to put on my status that if Arsenal lost to Real Madrid today, not just failing to qualify, lost to Real Madrid today, I will stop watching football from today. And I've been watching Arsenal for 20 years.
Huh? God, that beg.
From 2004
the kind of promises you will make sometimes. Okay, what will you do if Arsenal loses to PSG? Oh yeah. I want to hear now. This one now is live record.
No. If Arsenal lose to PSG,
you will stop watching television.
I will stop watching football.
God, that beg.
I will stop.
These are the kind of things I like to hear. So that by the day I make mistakes, see, quickly, Premiership see this. Okay, no, by the time they're playing final of the
No, Champions League final will be
ended.
played towards the ending. Premier League
No,
has
wala.
been
No, wala. Another day I will
wrapped
still see, you will stop watching for life.
up. For life, completely.
God, I beg, God,
I
this
stopped
is-
watching football.
Now this guy said they like to hear. So that the day we just see you on in front of the television watching Arsenal game. God, I will record it. Please let's take note of what Prophet Ibrahim Umar just said. Okay, now, was there, sincerely speaking, looking at that game, first half ended 0-0. I think that was where anybody would have thought, whether you be Real Madrid, whether you be Arsenal fan, you would have known that at that point, it was over. Which magic you won't play in the remaining 45 minutes or you don't play in the first 45 minutes? How do you think you'll be able to break a team that has held you down very well in your home for 45 minutes and you want to tear them
I
apart?
know Real Madrid fans have been, before they had that delusion
Yes.
that maybe they would just run over Arsenal like that.
I could understand the delusion at 90 minutes when the game had not started, but 45 minutes, that was something.
You know, even at 90 minutes, it's a clear delusion. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, we also said that here.
Arsenal have been in a streak, 78 game streak, without conceding more than 2 goals.
Yeah, we said so on this program, yeah?
Yeah. And
you said it there.
Yes, and
yeah?
the last time they conceded 4 goals was 2021 November against Liverpool. And for Real Madrid to qualify, they need 4 goals.
4 goals. And you expect Arsenal not to score?
Arsenal with that formidable defense,
Yeah.
that is arguably the best defense in Europe.
Yeah.
You expect to just come and get 4 goals and go away with it. I just respect them for the fact that they have the confidence.
Yeah.
But no, it is not longer business as usual.
Yeah.
This is not the Arsenal that you used to walk over. This is a new version of Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arteta boys, they are not just players and playing football. They are young players with temper issue.
Okay.
They have short temper issue.
Okay.
The
short temper I mean now is, in terms of playing, yeah.
Yeah, they will torment you. They will embarrass you. They will humiliate you. They will humble you. They will embarrass
their
you.
opponents. Now me they hear.
Yes,
They humble their opponents.
they started with Real Madrid. It's
Yeah.
a clear warning. And by the way, the reason why I have this level of confidence that I do, let me tell you the reason. Arsenal have not lose against any big side,
Okay.
big club in England since last season. They played against Man City 4 times. They played against Man United 4 times. At least. Although they...
As last season, we still they call Man U big team. I beg, Man U not
No, Man United is Man United, regardless.
As last season, sorry.
Last season,
They were not big
they were better than this season.
They were better, but they were not
They were
big.
better than this season.
At least
they
one
played at least 4 times against Chelsea. Played 4 times against Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay.
Don't forget, these are their biggest rivals.
Okay.
Played 4 times against Liverpool, the most informed team. Supposedly before they said Liverpool is the most informed team in the whole of Europe. Arsenal played in these 2 seasons 4 times against them without losing. Last season, Arsenal got eliminated in the quarterfinal of the Champions League against Bayern Munich, and it took Bayern Munich 1 goal lock to eliminate Arsenal. Look at what they did. They finished 3rd in the league phase of the Champions League. They trashes PSV. Heard of it? 7 goals to 0 away from home. This is a clear warning that we are just, there's nothing that is going to stop us. It is just that silverware that we're looking at.
He has said it again, it is Arsenal on that Champions League trophy. But then, before we get to the trophy, there is a small hurdle they will have to climb, and that's against PSG. Now, let's be honest. Let's take away the area of you being an Arsenal fan. PSG was taken for granted by Liverpool, because after Liverpool defeated them in their own backyard, everybody would have thought that PSG was out. But PSG traveled to Anfield and inflicted the 1-0 victory over them before it ended on penalties to their favor. Now, what is it that you should be careful about if you have to get to the final, crossing that hurdle of playing against PSG? What is that thing you think as a fan you would say to Arteta today Please be careful about this thing.
Let me be objective.
Yes.
Let me put my sentiment aside.
Yes.
PSG is a very good side.
Okay.
And PSG just playing in the Champions League semi-final speaks volume of the level of the club.
Yes.
PSG have a formidable team
Okay.
across all positions. They have world-class players everywhere. They have a proven manager that have the experience. However, Arsenal this season is Arsenal season. I'll repeat this.
Okay.
This season is Arsenal season. In Hausa language, there is an adage that says "Milaya yekiai mizamani," which means mizamani, which means if you hold a record, fear someone who is enjoying his own time. So this is Arsenal time, and everybody should just calm down. This is Arsenal time, and there's nothing you can do about it. I usually give example with Chelsea Champions League, the path they follow, the Champions League 2012. Everyone that watched that Chelsea's trying 2012 will understand what I mean when I say this is Arsenal season. And this is Arsenal season. Finally, people will have to swallow, most especially Manchester United fans. They will take the big L. This season, Liverpool will win their 20 Premier League title, matching the number of Premier League titles that Manchester United have, which is the only thing that they do have more than Liverpool. Liverpool have more Champions League than they do. Liverpool are in 19 now. They will equal the number 2020. That's a big L for Man U. Second L is their second biggest rival, because Liverpool are their biggest rivals in England. Their second biggest rivals are Arsenal, and the biggest banter against Arsenal is Arsenal
has not won
the
Champions League.
Won the Champions League this season. This 2L Manchester United, you should carry it. Sorry, this is how football is.
Manchester United, one day we go call on now.
You guys have enjoyed your time when Manchester United was Manchester United during Sir Alex Ferguson time. You are basically trashing everyone. It is no longer your time.
But wait, Manchester United no the Champions League again now. We they talk you around PSG. What's Manchester United?
No, they suffocate us on the social media platform. Wow!
In the last how many years?
On the social media platform, like say your apology louder than your disrespect. Louder. Say your apology louder. Anybody that predicted Real Madrid to beat Arsenal 5 goals, say your apology louder.
No, my own apology will go to Arsenal fans because sincerely, no, it wasn't a disrespect.
Yeah.
I felt it was going to be tough, but I was giving it to Real Madrid based on the fact that Arsenal, I always say it, Arsenal is one team that when you expect them to perform very well, they just let you down. And when you least expect them to perform, they just show up. Do you understand? So that was the point I was trying to make then. I was saying, okay, you never can tell. You're expecting them to do well against Real Madrid, and don't be surprised they may let you down. Anyways, you have given it to Arsenal against PSG. Now you've also given it indirectly to Barcelona against Inter Milan.
My prediction remains Barcelona-Arsenal final.
Tom, let me say the way outside people used to say Tom.
And you know something? You know, at the last time Arsenal played the Champions League final, they played against Barcelona.
Yeah.
And Arsenal, because of the bracket, Arsenal played like an away team. Because you know, if it favors you as a home, you wear your home jersey.
Yeah.
If it didn't favor you as a home side, you wear your away jersey. So at the time Arsenal played as an away side, they wear a yellow jersey. And I believe that playing in the Champions League final, for us to get that's should I say, the sensation as Arsenal fans, I prefer Arsenal wearing the home jersey, home kit. Let me see this Champions League brand with these white and red ropes. So this season, according to the bracket, Arsenal playing in the Champions League it will favor them as playing at home.
Yeah.
So that signifies that Arsenal will take a full revenge against Barcelona. The 2006 will take that full revenge.
Okay, in all sincerity, from the depth of my heart, I want Arsenal to win the Champions League because they have crossed the main hurdles I was thinking they would not cross. So now that they are, very close, very much closer to the Champions League trophy, for the sake of the fact that they've been so, bantered, if I'll use this language, by fans that they've not won anything. Let them just at least get this one because Premiership don't come out for their hand now. Let them win this one. I'll be very happy if they do, but let them not also forget that they have. Let them not be like Nigeria now. We never play Denmark. They think of Brazil with their front. Now Denmark knocked them 4-1. So maybe they don't forget. So it's been a nice time talking about the Arsenal's fate in the Champions League. It's been a nice time talking about the Champions League quarterfinal stages. Like I said before, nobody got the predictions right. Thank you so much to everybody who sent in their predictions. Thank you so much, Ibrahim Wase, for coming to DDM Sports Central. And thank you, everybody, for taking your time out to watch us discuss the Champions League. We'll be back again to discuss so many other things on DDM Sports Central. Do not forget to like, share, comment. Follow us on our YouTube platform, Diaspora Digital Media. Follow us on Twitter at Diaspora DM. Follow us on Instagram, Diaspora DM. All social media handles, Diaspora Digital Media. Until we come your way again with another exciting edition, we hope you enjoyed this one that we brought to you. Do not fail to share your thoughts as well. Until we come your way another time with another exciting edition, we remain your hosts with the sparks, because we have to dash in some spark now. You understand? Make it not only me collect the spark, me collect some stein spark, because then they shine now as the odds. Your host with the spark, Ugo Chukwu, do have a lovely and sporty day ahead. Bye for now.